folks, I'm Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the SH Figuarts Ultraman, the animation, Bemlar. Alright, my zillions, got this really cool villain? I'm not gonna spoil it completely. If you haven't seen it, you really should watch it. It is really awesome. Now, I know there was a Ultra Act X SH Figuarts of this a while back. I don't know how different that is than this. I only ever got Ultraman and Ultra 7 from that initial line, and those were based on the manga. So this is based on the anime, so I don't know what the difference is. This was a figure that I had pre-ordered, but had to cancel when I canceled everything between February and June. Luckily for me, good things happen to those who have no choice but to wait. Bluefin had put this on sale. They did like a Ultraman Day sale. I don't know. No, it was an Ultraman Day sale, but I got this and Ginga for like super cheap. This was like 40-something bucks compared to like 80 bucks. Yeah, that was a great deal. So I'm really happy to have this. Really like the character. He's not quite the Bemlar that we know from the old Ultraman series, but he is quite spectacular. So let's get to the review. For accessories, first off, we got the stand, which you need. However, I put a different arm on there right now. I believe this is one of these dudes' arm, but this is the base, just a regular Bandai Spirits thing. This is the regular arm, and it's got one of these things that I'm missing a thing for. So, yeah, I mean, you know, any one will do, but this one gives me a little bit more maneuverability. So I dig that. So it's not 100% what it comes with, but you know, you take what you can get. So I do enjoy. I don't enjoy that it needs a stand. I'll say that, but I do enjoy that stand a little more because you know you could kind of come out with it a little more. I think I have to tighten the screws down there on that one, but that's neither here nor there. That looks cool. You get 3 extra sets of hands here. You got these beam shooting hands, or karate chopping hands, however you want to say it. You got the splayed out hands, which are cool looking. Very nice. All of these nicely sculpted and painted. Really well done. And then the closed fist hands. So really nice set of hands. You get 2 beam shooting hands, which both look very cool. One for each side. So I like that they did this. The hand with the beam. Perfect. Beam looks really good. Nice color. I like it a lot. It's very nice. It's a little bit orangey, a little bit reddy, kind of pinky. I don't know. It's good. A little frosted down here. And again, the hands look cool. So I dig that. I'm going to bring this dude in. And we'll check it out. There's the peg. I'm just going to do one. And then, you know, you could do one of those. And we also get one of these balls here, energy balls. Forgot exactly what they're called, but it's really nice looking. Well done, very well sculpted. Same color. I do dig it, and that comes with its own hand. So that are awesome accessories. Articulation head is on a ball joint. Or it's not, it's on a peg joint. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Peg joint there, but there is a second one down there into the head. So peg there, I think it's a ball up top. Let's try to get it back in before we continue. Then you got a neck joint. And then you got an upper body joint, which works fine. There is a butterfly in there, but you can see it there. Not getting full across, but it works. You got a hinge, you got a swivel, you can swivel it at the top there. You got the double jointed elbow, a little hindered, but it's there. Of course, you got a hinge at the hands, and you can turn them around. The legs here do have that drop down joint, which is kind of a carryover from Ultra Act. Because remember, these guys were in a form released before, but you know, then almost completely redone. Double jointed knee. There is rotation here, by the way, too. I didn't say how far they split. That much, kicks that much, goes back. And then you got a hinge right there. You're not getting a ton of range of motion. And that's a bummer. And it's also a bummer that they didn't make a hinge here to separate this a little bit so he could stand without. I don't care if it's accurate or not, but you know, I would have liked some extra support so you didn't need a stand for certain posing. That would have been cool. You can finagle it, you know, to stand without, but it takes quite a bit. The other thing I want to talk about as far as oh, you know what, that has a drop down joint too at the shoulders. I didn't realize that. It's actually tighter on that side, but yeah, definitely. Drop down joint, that's cool. Now, all of these things are on ball joints, and not all of them actually. These are not. These top ones are. Some are looser than others. And now I have a real problem with this one coming out a lot. This one at the top here, while the other ones on the legs are like, these two are like glued. This one moves a little bit. This one moves way too much. These don't move at all. So I'm thinking, I guess they did that so, you know, when you're shifting, but I don't really need it to. I say, there you go. There's that little ball joint in there. I just need it to stay in. So I think there's going to be a little bit of glue going in that because it is a pain in the butt. But otherwise, I guess the articulation is very good. Now, taking a look at this figure in full. This is a gorgeous figure. One of the coolest this year for sure, and I'm glad I ended up getting it. Not exactly when it came out, but I ended up getting it on Bluefin order and Bluefin sale, and I am very happy because it is gorgeous. Despite this little problem, despite him not standing on his own, I mean, this is a fantastic character. Bemlar is probably the breakout of the Netflix Ultraman, and you can see why. It looks fantastic. Now, in the manga, there's a Bemlar that's, you know, when it starts out, it's more like the kaiju, but you can see some of the dorsal fins, you know, lead over. It got a little bit of a tail thing there. The lanky body, spikes, all signs of the kaiju Bemlar. But the head on the original suit was a little bit different. Really long neck like Bemlar, and that made it more so. But then he does get, you know, an outfit an armor more like this in the manga as well. But you know, in the anime they just went right to this. I think it's just probably a better idea. It's more aesthetically pleasing anyway. And as you can see, it is so good. It is really good. Head sculpt is amazing. I love it. The eyes look great. Sculpt throughout is really nice. I love the sheen on this guy. It's got kind of this like purple look to the armor. It's a light purple, but it's definitely there. And then you can see, especially when it's like a silver purple. And then when you see like the grays on like underneath, it really stands out. It's very good looking. I like this like teal color here lining the neck. Love all that sculpt work there. I really love, I talked about it for a second, but I love the sculpt work on the dorsal fins. Little tail there. Looks good. Rest of his back has really nice armored plates. Cool sculpt work. Cool. The arms look great. Love the shoulders. Love the gauntlet there. These hands look particularly cool as well. Very slender body, but it looks fantastic. Chest piece looks really good. Color timer? I don't know yet. Looks really cool. I never got far on the manga, by the way. I think I either read 2 or 3 at most, and I only really remember the first one. So maybe I never even finished them, you know? The color timer, I'm just gonna say color timer looks really good. Don't spoil it for anybody who are just watching the anime. Teal things here looks really cool. I do dig them. Armor on the legs looks great. Looks like straps. There is like, you know, seam lines in the middle there, but that's, you know, it's in the middle, that's fine. And then the legs look really cool, except, you know, again, I do have a problem, but this is inherent to the design, with them not making this a little bit easier for stand up on its own. But I mean, it does look good. There's no doubt about it. It does look pretty cool. So there you go. That's the full look at Bemlar here, and definitely a gorgeous, gorgeous figure. Love it. For your size comparisons, here's Bemlar with a bunch of figures you might have in your collection. And one last size comparison, I tried to get Bemlar, you know, he's on the ground there, feet ground, so you can see how much bigger he is than Ultraman from the Netflix series. So there you go. And my final thoughts, really love this figure, honestly. My little gripes, they're not huge, you know, they're little, they're not huge. One is on the design. I wish the feet were designed a little bit differently, and, you know, I do wish they did something a little more, give us a little hinge down there, to make it be able to stand on its own. And my other little gripe is that one of the leg plates falls off on my copy a lot. You know, I can't really speak line-wide, but on my copy a lot. Other than that, it's gorgeous. I like the accessory parts a lot, and the figure is fantastic. It's got great articulation, and it looks beautiful. So there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below, and please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.